Crafty Friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Marissa. Today I have a little quick project share that's going to be a little flip through. This is for my design team project for Frank Garcia. I have a couple projects that I created. This one I used all of French Blue collection. I absolutely love it. I started at the beginning of the month when I picked up Erica's what is it called, the Postage Stamp mini album. I wasn't designing this month because of having to redo my room, but I did pick up my most favorite sets out of the month. But this one I absolutely love because I found that in my stash I actually had a set of stamps, which I had no idea I even had it until I was cleaning and then realized that I had it. So through the course of the month, I've kind of been working on this project. And so here's some of my ephemera bits I put them in here. But the other thing I used for this was the little mold that I used, air clay. And I have the Frank Garcia mold box thing. And actually they're just called molds. Ugh, my brain. And so I made this fun. I had these little butterflies there and I thought it'd be pretty to add it here. But that's all I did was cut the paper out, and the part that's this one here, all I did, it has the little folding there. So all I did was fold and glue it down. And the size of the width of the album is, I measured the width of the lace because I wanted the lace on the border here. And then I did do some stitching just real quickly to hold it down, even though I did add some glue in there to kind of make sure it doesn't pop off. And that's what I ended up using for this guy. And I also, all my scraps went in this envelope. I can't throw stuff away, you guys. Anyways, here's some more of the ephemera. I used some of the little tickets. I used the typewriter here, as you can see. I used this guy here. I used this one. I used the girl. I used a lot from this collection. And then I used some of the chipboard. Definitely used the lace. And then some of the 12 by 12 paper. And the ink also that I brought in was the Victorian Velvet from Tim Holtz. Okay, so for the front, what I did was I cut the postage stamp piece that does for the sequence. And I actually just added some foam from like the Dollar Tree, that big white foam. I bought one and I've been using it. Sometimes I have to layer it up, but this one I didn't want sequins because I wanted to have just the background. And then I added the little stamp from the ephemera kit. I also stamped in there, or not stamp, but the ticket stamp. I love it. I love these kind of stamps. And so you could see I kind of have it in there around. I thought it'd be so pretty to add it in there. And then, like I said, this just measures the space between the lace is all I did. And then the back, I just added this piece. I don't know if this is ephemera or I cut this out from the 8x8 sheet. I can't remember. It was just in my stash of scraps and I thought, oh, it's pretty just to add her there. Okay, so real quick flip through. I created a little pocket, as you can see. This is the other die set I had. I don't know where I got it, if I picked it up from a shop or just Ali. Like, I have no idea, or D-stash. I've literally had this for years and I thought it was so perfect to fit in there. I did cut out one of the piece with the dies here, as you can see, and I did a little stitching around, and then I used that to glue so that I feel like it had a little bit more grip and space for my pocket, because sometimes when you just glue the paper down, it's kind of tight. So I feel like adding that stitching gave it a little bit of space. And then I just did some layering up here with this little embellishing part here. But what I do want to talk about is what I used for this background, because there's a cloth. So I ordered a t-shirt on, or no, a sweater on TikTok, and they sent me this bag and I cut it up, and I've been using some of the pieces, and then I used some tulle. And then on top of that, I added some of the Victorian Velvet. So there's got a little bit of ink in there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And then I also added some ink to these tags that come from the 8x8 paper pad, I think. Yeah. And then I had these scraps of paper, and I just threw them in there and added a little flower. Over here, I just did the ticket itself and then did stitching with the other paper. And then I added this little fun ticket that's like a ephemera piece. And I glued down just by folding and placing it there, so it gives me a little space in between each one. Back here, I just did a little tuck spot with some stitching. I put some lace back here. This one, I just added this heart clip. I found this at, what is it? General Grocery Outlet. That's what it was. They have American craft stuff there where their like paper goods stuff is at. It's really cool. And so I just wanted to add a little something there. I love this paper. It's so pretty and I didn't want to cover it up. And over here, I actually fussy cut this out and created like a little tuck spot and then added this ephemera piece there to be held by the heart clip. Oh, I love it. Over here, here's an extra piece of lace that I had laying around. I cut it up and stitched it there. And so the leftover, I actually added here and then right here. Just using up as much as I can. I love this. Reminds me of like a vintage wallpaper. I think it'd be so pretty in like a formal living room or something. Anyways, I just have a tuck spot there. And then over here, I created like a little layout with one of the other stamp sets, die cuts, and then added some ephemera. She's so fancy. Look at her. I love it. And then I put this ephemera piece back there. Over here, I created a little pocket with this lace. I love the way it looks. And then I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is all fussy cut and I glued it over. So I thought it'd be pretty to add that little extra layer there of flowers. Can't really tell. You kind of look like I paper punched this trim and then added the little flowers. And then I added some little charms there. And then back here, I created this fun little pocket, but I stitched all this together. And here's some chipboard. What I do want to say is that I didn't want them to be too thick, so I peeled some of the layers from the background of the chipboard and then glued them down. And I used hot glue so that they would really stay. I did stitch some ribbon there. Just kept it like a little simple but very pretty. And then there's a little bit of space left, which I like, so that it doesn't, you know, it's not as big as the others, but enough to where it doesn't like feel like it's all smushed up. So that's one project. The other project I did, which I don't think I've shared other than on Instagram, is this super cute love note gift bag, which I created this in December because it was due in, when was it? I think it was the 12th. And I was thinking it was the 22nd. I can't remember. Anyways, I had this done in December because I knew that I was going to take apart my room and I wanted to have it done. And then completely forgot the date. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Like my brain is just all over the place. Anyways, all I did was I used Erica's 3D gift purse box from last month, which I absolutely love. Isn't it the cutest? But I fussy cut some of the papers out and added them. I added some stickles, some stickers. I took some of the flowers. I can't remember where this collection comes from, but I did that. I fussy cut out the little angel and then I added one of my little flowers here, which I think I took the center off and added my own rhinestone, if I remember correctly. But it's so pretty. I love it. And then I made the candy bar gift box, which I love. I used the little gumball paper and then fussy cut one out here and just kind of kept it simple, but I added some of the rhinestones, the little diamond dots. Is it diamond dots or whatever? And this is one of Erica's previous die sets, the wavy flag or wavy tag set. I used that, and then one of the flowers. I love this flower. It's so pretty with the little glitter and like flock on it. It's so pretty. And I kept it kind of simple, but it says Happy Valentine's Day. And then I had a little sticker back here and another little fussy cut gumball there. And I had these tiny little flowers from my stash. Super cute, and it goes together like this. How adorable is this set? Anyways, these are my projects for Frank Garcia. Come back for some more projects that I'm going to be sharing soon. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.